So, this is it. It's Thursday morning. Bit of a disaster in this hotel last night. Let's have a quick look at the room. I mean, look, this room is fantastic. A huge bed. You know, it's more like a suite. You'd pay an absolute fortune in Tenerife in the south for a place like this. Great big bathroom, shower, bath. But they don't know what they're doing whatsoever. They're all over the place. And it's like a wellness centre as well, but there's nothing very well here. I went downstairs for a bit of dinner and I tidied myself up, but the service in there was absolutely shocking. I couldn't believe it. It was like, well, I asked for a bottle of beer, so they gave me a bottle of beer, and then they gave me a wine glass to put it in. So I asked them for a beer glass, and they just kind of looked at me as if I was being a nuisance. Anyway, I switched over to the wine anyway. So I had a wine, and I wanted the wine eventually because this is La Ribera de Duero. This is one of my favourite regions, as I said before. And then I asked for some croquettes and a glass of red wine. Oof. But they were frozen. Sent them back twice because first of all the potato was frozen, then they managed to serve them with the potato not frozen, but the little pieces of Iberico ham inside them, they were still frozen. So there's obviously no process whatsoever of how to cook these things. I mean, this is one of the biggest things I see with small businesses. One of the biggest failings that they make is they have no processes for anything. We build businesses by building a small process. We fine-tune that process and then we duplicate that process. So we build a blueprint first, and then from that blueprint, we then roll that out. A lot of businesses I see fail when they kind of do it the other way around. They try to get the business going and then build a process after. It doesn't work. But this isn't a small business. This is it's got to be a few £1 million worth of hotel grounds. It's in the middle of the Cordoba mountains. It's a beautiful place. Cannot fault the hotel whatsoever for what it is. But God, get your stuff sorted out. We're going to go and chance breakfast. Right, so let's have a look around the hotel once we do that at the same time, because the hotel is fantastic. Right, card. Another thing I've noticed that all the hotels are doing, they've all turned off the air cons and they've all taken the plugs away for the baths. So you can't use the bath even though there's a big bath there. Air conditioning, they just tell you it's not the right time of year. Well, when I have a hotel, I expect to have air conditioning, whether I think that should be my choice. But look, this place is beautiful, clean. Well, then again, look at that from there. It looks like some sort of mental ward. But no, very clean hotel. Nice and relaxing everywhere you go. Just a shame, really. Let's see, they might be able to make all fruit for breakfast. I might get downstairs and they've run down the local shop, got me a couple of slices of English bacon, some pork sausage, mushrooms, slice of black pudding. They've put all that together for me as an apology for such an appalling meal last night. We will see, we will see. Look, I mean, I suppose it is February, and in February it's kind of hard, but then shut the hotel, because all you're going to do is give yourselves a bad name. Beautiful little courtyard, nice clean reception areas. Let's see how we get on for breakfast. No better. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how they survive places like this when they have no systems and stuff. But look how beautiful the actual place is here. Loads of smoke around today. It seems like that there's a lot of farmers burning the field crops and stuff at the moment. I noticed that a lot as I was travelling. But look, I mean, it's a beautiful spot. Outside bars and hotel itself. Absolutely fantastic place. But, oh God, just no systems whatsoever. They're trying to figure out now what I should pay for. They don't know if I've paid for the room or not. I don't know if I've paid for the room. Sometimes booking.com takes the money, and sometimes the hotel takes the money. I'm not sure. They don't know whether I meant to pay €13 for breakfast or it's included in the room. I've just said, look, just take it. And then there's drinks from the bar last night, which I don't really know. I have no idea. I can't tell them. I can't be the guest and the hotelier, can I? So anyway, I'm just going to get this figured out with them. We're going to get the pan started up. We've got that knocking noise. I've decided that if I turn the revs up a little bit higher, keep the tension on the chain, then we're just going to go for it. And we're going to do one hit now rather than stop again. I'm going to keep the bike running. I'm going to do 3 hours ride, hour at a time, hour gas, and we will be there. And then that will be the trip done, bar the boat and the trip back from Santa Cruz in Tenerife. So let's see if I can pay these people some money and see if I can get going. So starting off in Barcelona. Things were very, very good. We travelled down the toll roads. It was costing us $2.75 to use these roads that were absolutely fantastic. We travelled all the way down through Benicassim, heading down into Valencia. Valencia was a great hotel. We stayed there. We didn't even want to leave. In the morning, we stretched our legs and we started to head over into Villarrobledo. This is where we ended up in the carnival. The roads were getting worse the further we went inland in Spain. By the time we hit La Mancha, we'd hit some really rough sections, cutting our trip short and stopping in La Carolina. This was a fantastic hotel and we can't rate it enough and thank the people there for their hospitality. Unfortunately, Cordoba was just a different animal altogether. And after an unpleasant experience in the hotel, we headed down and decided to take the trip in one go now, heading through Seville because of that constant knocking on the primary drive chain. Gritting the teeth, hoping we would get there, we headed on.